Mega Man X Legacy Collection.
Hey everybody. Wait 1 second here, I'm still getting stuff set up. There we go, I think that'll do it. I adjusted the game volume a little bit. I noticed in some of my other Mega Man X videos that you really couldn't hear me that well. It doesn't help that I'm kind of soft-spoken as it is. So if this is good, just let me know. If not, I can make other adjustments to it. We're going to get into X3 today. Probably do it like I did last time. I'll go for about an hour. And it'll be probably just the main mini-bosses, and then we'll save, and then we'll do the main bosses after the fact. Just to kind of keep it consistent. That way it's, I mean, we had fun last night, Cal and myself, just, we played for like 2.5 hours on Destiny 2, which was great. But it does take it out of you a little bit. I've played this game before where this first part here was animated, and I really liked it because it went right from the animation into the actual gameplay. I don't know if anybody else has ever wondered, how do these bad guys always manage to amass a huge force like this without anybody noticing? I mean, not even a little bit. They didn't have any feelers out there for this. That's it. Alright, the guy just captured you. Apparently the doctor can turn anybody against whoever they wanted to turn against. Why not do it right then? That up. Let's try it again. I still messed it up, at least I made the jump. Woo! Alrighty. Where's the Z-Saber on that one, huh? Still flashing green. Wow, this is really messed up. I can't charge my charge shot. We're gonna have to redo this one, because this is... Oh, maybe not. That was weird. I've never had that happen before. He wouldn't charge up, he wouldn't use a Z-Saber. Because usually you hit him with your Z-Saber once, he's done. There we go. Hate that. Press the jump button, and it has a little bit of a delay on it. And one of the things this game did that I like is they actually gave you the option you can switch out for Zero once in a level. Where do we start on this one? I think I usually start with the ice guys. They seem to be the best ones to start with. Turn my TV down just a little bit so it doesn't... I was playing a Mario Maker game last night and I was getting frustrated. Kept dying in like the same 3 spots, the same exact way each and every time, and it was just like, what's wrong with me? I eventually did get it, but it was incredibly frustrating. And I have to figure out how to... I'd like to stream a couple of those levels, but I have no idea how to hook the Switch up to... I don't know how to hook the Switch up to Twitch. Son of a... fill in the blank. The Michael Jackson move right there. Yep. Later on, there's going to be a enemy coming up that there'll be a little teleporter right there for us to go fight. And if you want to, I think, yep. See, there's the screen where you can call Zero if you want. I don't know how to get it back to where. There we go. The bad part about that is you can only do it once per level. And if Zero gets hurt too much, you can't use them again, because right now it's kind of like my power core still damaged from when I died earlier. So you get a chance to use them, but if you misuse them, you lose them for the rest of the game. So it can be kind of a bummer. On the bright side, if you can pull it off on some of the bad guys, it does give you a little bit of a different ending for the story. Not too much, though. It's not going to be something that you're like, hey, I did that and it was great. Trying to get to that point. I believe the leg upgrade is up there. Come on. No. Oh, no, you don't. No. Gotta love physics, man. What's that? It's, just a gradual decline? Yeah, we're gonna shove you all the way over. There we go. back this way a little bit more, we should be able to grab that sub-tank now that we have the leg upgrade. Yeah. Take a little bit getting used to. There we go. Unfortunately, for me, I don't remember where the heart piece was hidden. So I'm gonna have to mess around a little bit to try to figure out where they put that. I think they're gonna blow me some life energy. Not worth it. I've seen a couple different people, they do like no-hit runs on these games. I have to hand it to them, I could not do it. I take hits like nobody's business. And look at that, one down. You know, I do remember where the heart piece is in this one now. Kind of push it to the back of your brain and forget about it for a couple minutes, and then it comes right back to you. It's called Frost Shield, but it's basically a shard of ice. Wouldn't like Ice Shot or Ice Shard would have been a better name for that one? Okay, so if we go by weakness, which I like to do, the next one should be Seahorse? Yeah. I'm just gonna skip that. I hope you guys don't mind. For the longest time, I thought that there was something hidden down over there. I kept trying to jump down there and get it. Needless to say, no bueno. I want those. As in the last video, I might at some point go back and do like different challenges and stuff for this, like a no upgrade in the ones that I can. You know, just try to beat the game with whatever you start with. But for right now, I just kind of like enjoying it, want to show people the story. And these here are for the ride armors that you can get. You can get little components. There's in different levels. I think this one has one, but you need a different ride armor to get this one because you have to get to the top of the water, which you can't do without it. So there's no way for me to actually get that one, which I think is actually one of the better ones to get. But like I said, unfortunately, there's at least no way that I've been able to see to get it without having the frog armor, I think it's called. You got those fans there that basically just keep you from going. And with the armor, you shoot missiles, you can actually take those out, so it'll take care of that. And the armor itself has a, I want to say propeller, but it has props on it so that you can actually swim almost, well, you'll see it eventually. I'll be like, hey, remember that thing I was trying to describe but I couldn't do it? This is it. And you'll be like, wow. And I'll be like, yeah. You'll be like, that's cool. And I'll be like, yeah, you're darn right, it's cool. Of course, you just have to take my word for it, because I won't actually be able to hear you. But I trust you. To a point. Again, I don't understand the bad guys, they build, like, I don't know if they built this level for them, or if this just, they took a base at the end of this, but they leave a way to get in. If you really want to be a bad guy, don't leave a way to get to you. That's all I'm saying. We don't know how he keeps defeating us. All we did was give him all the tools he needed to succeed. Work a job in retail. They don't give you anything you need to succeed in retail. Okay. Funny thing on this guy is he'll do it to himself, basically. All you gotta do is make sure you get the shot off. And done. Easy peasy. I like to think that the bad guy in this one is Doppler. I like to think he's watching this going, what are you doing? Stop jumping at him. Shoot him. I'm going to let this play out because I don't remember what all the attacks were called, and if I have to reference it, I want to have the right name. Yeah, I thought it was Acid Burst. I thought it was Acid Bubble, though. That's creepy. Now these two here have weaknesses. I don't think I have the weapons for him yet. But if you hit them with their weakness, they won't come back. It actually destroys them right the first interaction. I gotta say though, I like Bit. I like how he looks. Looks very like that could have been a character they would have brought back, and I like this Mysterious Maverick. That's like they could have shaded him out a little bit more. or not showing them at all if they wanted to keep that mystery of who it was. Clearly we can tell who that is. Okay, and that leads us to this guy, if I'm not mistaken. Bad thing is this has the head upgrade. We won't be able to get it until we get the arm upgrade. Which a lot of times I am just tempted to skip if it wasn't necessary to get some of the other things. Because I don't like how it works. It's not a bad, it's not the worst one, so there's the heart piece right here. And to get that, we need the arm upgrade, and we need the Volt Catfish's weapon. But I believe Volt Catfish is this guy's weakness, so the weapon we get from the Rhinoceros will be his weakness, so we'll do that one next, and then we'll have to come back at a later time after we get the arm upgrade, which would be just a little bit of a journey because in order to get oh, I really wish I had their weakness right here so I could take care of them. The special doors that you see here, this is the indicator for Bitter Bite. Oh, not in this level. That's weird. Usually it's anytime you run into one of those rooms, it's going to be one of them because they appear randomly. There's no set level for them that I know of. So I was fully expecting to run into one of those guys there. I'm gonna call that guy Screwhead. I don't know what his actual name is, but I'm gonna call him Screwhead. That's gonna be his official name from now on. You guys do whatever kids do and hashtag that for me. I forgot about that boulder. That was not a nice boulder. Okay, and then right there, we can't shoot it. We can't use the drill on it from this guy. We have to wait for the catfish and the arm upgrade to get through there. Let's rock. Ha! Maybe this is where you run into him at. Yep. No, this is a different bad guy. Yeah, that's right. Oh, jeez. Seriously? Come on. Keep your stuff together. I'd be really upset if I had... Yeah, I had almost a full sub tank. Well, what can you do? Use the sub tank. Okay, screw it. hate that guy. The bad part is I actually have 2 sub-tanks. Now, there's another, I just, you know, my brain works in weird ways. There is another, did I check down here? Yeah, there's nothing. There are other capsules that we'll run into that are Dr. Light capsules. They are, purple, I believe. And each one contains a chip to enhance a specific attribute. One, I believe, will give us, because I believe there's one to go into every body part that you can upgrade. I'm going to call shenanigans on that, because that makes no sense that even if you miss the impact, you can't stick to the wall for several seconds after. Come on. You're not that strong. Die already. There we go. You will only be able to implement one of the chips as you're playing through. So there's one chip that I usually always picked until I found out what I'm about to tell you. There's one chip that if you stand still, it refills your energy. And I always pick that one because it's like it's an easy way to fill your sub-tanks up, fill your life energy up. You just have to stay completely motionless and you'll eventually regenerate your health. What I found out later on is that if you don't pick up any of those, you wait until one of the last boss stages for the end fights, you can actually get a chip that enhances all of the parts. So I do recommend doing that because why take one when you can have all, right? Okay, let's see if we can do this without wrecking ourselves here. This is also Doppler's weakness too, I believe. Whew. I just had a bad feeling, so I figured I'd use it. Yep, see? Bad feeling. Way bad feeling. Now he's perfectly immune when that happens. So don't even waste a shot, wait till he's done, and then hit him with it. And if anybody's ever played any of the other Mega Man games, which I'm sure if you played one, you've played most of them, in the background there, that kind of looks like the refractors from the Legend series that you use as currency. It's kind of a cool tie-in if you think about it. What was this? This was Drill something. Nope, Tornado Thing. Wow, I was way off. Knew it started with an S though. It's a Dumb and Dumber joke. Okay, I wondered if... Can I go back to that, or will that not work? I'm just going to keep going ahead. I was trying to think if I could use the drill to get the next, or go back into the the Buffalo stage to get the heart container. I don't think I can. You want to be careful with those guys, because if you just break the antennas, and I'm gonna go down this way. Like I said, there's several different things that you can actually do. This will take us to fight Vile, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now. If you wait until you get his weakness, it will destroy him. You won't have to face him again later on in the level. I'd rather just face him again in the level, honestly. If you have the weapon upgrade and the gravity well, you can make this go up just by supercharging it. Oh, I hate this. Good way to get a little bit of extra energy if you can avoid the falling debris. I think we found the secret, which is just keep right. Honestly, I think I have his weakness, but I... Now, it says years ago. I think if you actually look into the storyline of the game, it's been like a year. Maybe less. But fortunately, we can actually damage him this time. Guess not that one. Not that one. Okay, definitely not that one. I wanted to give it the old college try just to make sure. So I don't actually have his weakness, so we're just gonna have to fight him again later. I just wanted to see if I could guess it. Let everybody know what it is without actually having to look it up later. And I got an achievement. That's always good. Let's see if he has any weaknesses this way. That didn't seem to do any good. That missed completely. That didn't do any good. And give this one just a shot. I don't think it is by any means. Give that a fill. Oop, oop. I'm just gonna keep fighting him. I don't want to lose. Got him. I think the bad part about this part is now everything's going to start to explode. Yep. But they're kind enough to give us some energy on the way out. Screwhead. Unfortunate part of this section is there's no ledges to give you any kind of cover. And you don't want to fall down there. It takes way too much time to get back up. And there you have a defeated Vile. We'll run into him again later, during one of the later episodes, during the last boss fights. He'll have a way bigger armor carrier to fight you with. I believe the weakness for him there, and it should be the weakness for him here as well, is the one we get from fighting the tiger guy. But I always prefer, you know, I find it fun to have to fight him again, because if you defeat him there and end it, which I think we could have actually done with Zero, which would have given us a different ending as well for that fight. And there is a way to get Zero Z Saber in this as well. I don't like doing it because it takes Zero out. But it is one of the, like your... Oh, I had to go up there, didn't I? There's something up here and I can't remember what it is. No, that way... Okay. This is the correct way to go. No, it's not. Don't listen to me, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking out my butt. Hey, butt. There's one of these levels here where there's an offshoot like that. I think it's this one, where you need the weapon upgrade and the gravity well to get the power up. Yep, right here. So you get the gravity well from the giant hornet, supercharge it, you go up, and what's up there? I know it's not the helmet. The helmet's back in the Real Rhinoceros level that we already did. It's gotta be the body armor. That's the only thing I can think of, because the weapon is in the tiger stage. And then this should be Bit. Nope. Wow. Either that's completely random, or I'm just not... They won't show up when you fight Vile, so that you don't have to fight Vile, then fight that guy. I think is stupid. And if we had an armor carrier, we would jump up here, grab that. It doesn't matter what armor carrier you use it, you drop down here, and hitting this floor that we just landed on will cause it to break. And then you can get the sub-tank, and I believe some extra energy that's down below us right now. But we don't have any armor carriers, unfortunately. So this is going to be one of those levels where we have to make an extra trip in. And I do try to avoid the extra trips just because I hate having to go through a level I've already been through. But sometimes it's unavoidable. I was really hoping that that guy was going to drop a small health pack so I could have stored some energy. And if anybody has any trouble hearing me on this, please let me know. Even if it's just a comment on the video once I get it posted to YouTube. I generally don't rewatch the videos. I basically just boot them up and repost them. And if you time this right, you can actually get 2 hits on him for 1. My timing is a little off right now. He will eventually just go to the center here and stay, so you gotta kind of watch for that. You don't want him to get charged up. And you can basically finish the fight this way. And he's done. Somebody texted me. Triangle something. Volt triangle. Triad Thunder. I was pretty close on that one. Sorry about the pause. Texting Cal. That'd be a lesson to everybody. Don't ignore your girlfriend. I don't care how involved you are in a game. Don't do it. Okay, so who had that? I believe it's this guy. His weakness will take us here for the arm upgrade. He is here, which is the gravity. It was that guy has gravity. This guy just has a bee that you can shoot out, I think. Or a bomb. So we're gonna go this one. I really should, that's the bad part about 3, is the way that I play it. Alright, there's a way to get down here. I believe it's an armor carrier down there. I'm not sure which one. Because there's the platform for it. And the one you need is, I believe, the frog one. Because the missiles from that one will go out and then they'll angle downward and they'll break that. We could get through it with this as well, but... Oh, no we can't? Okay. I didn't think it would reach. We do want to be careful here because... section of wall here, right here. You want to use this on. Oh, no, wow, I thought you could... Wow. I am just not good at guessing anything today. Am I wrong on this one too? Yep. Okay, well I'm betting 1,000 right now, I tell you what. I'm almost positive there is one of the bad guys in here. Oh, yep. I'm going to pause just for a second. Like I say, guys, best thing you can do, be a good boyfriend. Don't, your girlfriend needs to talk, you talk. Doesn't matter what you're doing. I'd kind of be interested in to figure out what happened to Bass and Tribble. Whoa, that was a good hit. Damn. Ooh, that was me barely catching myself on the curse word. One more moment, please. See if we can get some more energy here. I would try to see if I had his weakness. I don't believe I do. I believe his weakness is the tiger's weapon. Couldn't pick up any extra sub-tank energy at all, so... Oh, I hate that. Either I'm early on or I'm completely off half the time. Dash so that I wouldn't get that to happen to me. Oh my god. Not that it didn't matter, I'm just going to use a little bit of energy that was left. The thing I hate about that, there's no way to break out of that. You're stuck until that attack goes away, and by then he's run into you twice. Oh, do I want to try it again? Because I think we're just going to end up facing the same problem. Or do I want to try to backtrack and... Let's skip the order a little bit here. Now these guys are kind of neat. They don't shoot you until you shoot. See? But I could get away from it. One of those usually destroys him. Hey, another sub-tank. Cool. There's 3 out of 4. Bad part is, I just don't get enough energy to keep them filled. I know there's a wall here somewhere that I can drill through. And I know I have to do it for the arm cannon, but it's not. That's not the one I'm looking for. There's something somewhere here that has the same premise. Yeah, with this one here. And I hate getting this upgrade. I really do. Not that it's not a good thing to get. It makes the charge shot a little bit more unpredictable, in my opinion. Unfortunately, if you want to get the head upgrade and the chest upgrade, you need this upgrade. Now, if it was just that center part, I could handle it. Like, if it was... That is the part I don't like. That I'm fine with. If it was like the normal charge shot, plus they added that extra one, like they did next to, I'd be completely fine with it. I'm gonna laugh if he's in here again. Someone's in here. And to be fair, those two little energy blasts that pop out of him like that, they are strong. They're probably just as strong as the fully charged shot. It seems unwieldy to me. I really had a good night's sleep last night too. My jaw's finally starting to heal up. That huge hole I had in the back where my wisdom tooth was is finally starting to close. That's the part I hate about it. Is that whole all that energy that could have been directed right toward his center and killed him. Nothing. Kind of ironic when you think about it, because in X4 I prefer the huge giant plasma blast as opposed to the arm upgrade that gives you 4 shots. Wow, this much? I got distracted. I was watching to see if I hit him instead of... Oh, that's the other thing I hate. Like a perfect trifecta of me sucking right now. Move, move, move. Alright. Alright. Whew. Wow, I did not know that that was a achievement to get here without ride armor. Just, you know, which is fine with me because I don't actually have any ride armor even if I wanted to use some. Woohoo. I think that should refill your heart energy too. You get an increase. You should get a refill as well. Now I don't know how well this is going to go because we don't have his weakness. Gonna try my best. As you can see, my best is kinda sucky. I seem to just jump right into his shots. See? Well, worst case scenario, we have the arm upgrade, we can go grab some extra equipment. Like I said, this is my worst arm cannon, honestly. It slows down the whole process of getting a charged shot. Energy, do I know? This is going to be a learning experience, kids. All I had to do was not jump. How is that possible? All I had to do was not jump, and I jumped right into it. I'm going to try something a little different here. That seems to work if I could just avoid his counterfire. No, stay up there. I was doing so well. The weight on that is just what throws off all my timing. keep that up. That I can work with. See how much slower it makes that charge shot take off? Whew, I got lucky. I was about to die there. If he hadn't jumped into it, that would have been it for me. Remember what this one's called. Ray Splasher. He would have been like Tiger Slash. Something like that. Okay, I think we're going to backtrack just a little bit to get some of the other upgrades and weapons we missed. And the first thing I'm going to do is go here for the helmet upgrade, because the helmet upgrade has a nice little feature to it that shows us what we've missed and what level it's in. That was going to come back at me. Okay, so oh, I don't want to do that. There. So we fire that, charge this up. Now I don't know why the drill bit wouldn't do the same thing, or even the little slasher part that we just got, but that's the only weapon that works there. And I've tried. I was like, surely it's just the drill part because it's that guy's level, so why wouldn't the drill bits work? You drill through the boulder, you dash through the ropes, because the ropes aren't going to hold you up. But nope. Thunderquake. Whatever you call it, the charged version of that attack is, I call it Thunder. Boy, I really hope this isn't Bite. Or, yeah, Bite, because the other guy was bit. No. Moonwalk. Oh, I hate that. Screwhead gear. Really, man, come on. That's what I say, the little smaller attack is quite strong because it killed that guy in one hit. Your normal charge attack won't even do that. But it's just so unwieldy. I guess it's just how it, like, casually goes out. You know, it just seems like a very lackadaisia. It's not streaking toward the enemy. It just kind of makes its way in its own time. And I don't know. I'm weird. It always seems like they have a weird time figuring out what to make the helmet upgrades do. Because in the first one, it just broke ceiling tile. In the second one, it did something very similar to this, only you had to be in the room that it was on. And now this one just does it as an overview. It's just like, why do you guys have such a hard time giving the helmet something cool to do? Make it so it has what you use for your special weapons. Make it so it identifies an enemy's weakness. But as you can see right there listed, it says Life Up, S-Tank, Head P. That's head part. We got all those, so they're all whited out. We got them all here too. We have Change K and a question mark. So that means there's 2 things left in here, but we already got the Life Up. In this one, we have all 3 that are available. This one here, we have the Life Up, S-Tank, and foot part. All 3 in this one. S-Tank, so there's a sub-tank in here, and a body part in there. The unfortunate thing is to get his, we need that guy. So I think we're just going to go ahead and go in here. Because we're going to have to backtrack anyway, so might as well just keep the skip. And then if you watch as the radar pulls up, it'll show us where in the level everything is. So you might as well figure we're all the way to the left, very first square, so we got to go over, and as soon as we can go up, there's something there that we can pick up. I always check back here because of that one level. Back in X2 where the heart piece was right at the beginning of the level. And the bad part about this is I think we have to wait until we beat the level, so we're even going to have to come back here to get some of the stuff that we need. Because all these crates are in the way. And what we want is right there. And these crates won't go anywhere until we beat the boss. So unfortunately, we're stuck. Seriously. Quit goaltending! Oh, this is a bad situation to take on Biteman. I don't think I'm gonna get a choice. Oh good, he's not here. And there's the frog upgrade, I believe it is. Oh, I wanted to dash up. Dash up, I said, not... Oh. Wow. I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. I got stupid fingers right now, and my controller's not wanting to work with me. Come on. There. That was a long trip for a small drink of water. I noticed in this game too, they seem to give you more... I just want to check something. I don't think there's anything under here, but... They seem to give you more life energy, but they take it as soon as they give it to you. can't use it yet. Okay. That's possible. Nope. What about... Nope. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait because there's no way past those, and there is something back there that we need. You know, leave it to me to stand in the one spot that blast was going to be guaranteed to hit me. Okay, so we need this weapon, I believe. The cool part about this is that guy's little, like, he has the same invulnerability thing as the Rhino, but the special weapon actually cuts through it with him, which I don't understand. Unless that weapon will just do that anyway. I'll have to test that on the Rhino guy later. During round 2. Gravity well? Yeah, I remembered one. Yay me! Okay, yeah, there's the life up, and... what is that other one? But we should be able to go right back in and actually get the life up. Heart tank. Oh, come on, skip this part. Oh, it's not gone. Or are those always there? Hang on, we'll find out. Okay, it must be another bad guy that we gotta get rid of to get all these guys gone. So we can't get to that. Okay, we'll come back. No. Must be the Hornet, or the Wasp guy there, because... No, because that's his weakness. So it's gotta be this guy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, let's, here. Let's do this one. Do some of the backtracking now so we don't gotta do it later. Wow, that was a bad shot. I cannot believe how badly that went. Wow. You know, I completely missed being hit by that guy last time, but this time, nope. Fell right into it. I can fly! Kinda glad they made it so that they can't load the special enemies into those even after you beat the level. Now we should be able to... No? Wow. Oh, I bet you I know why. I think you need the normal armor before you can actually use any of the other ride armor, so we're gonna have to do that Wasp stage first. Wow, I've forgotten a lot. I'm muted because I'm also playing my game. I mean, you can't hear me at all? Because I've been talking a lot, and that's going to really destroy me if you can't hear me at all. Oh, no, I got it. I'm sorry, upon the 4th and 5th reading of it, I got what Logan meant. That's okay, buddy. I'm gonna send him a message real quick while it's loading. So my buddy Logan is trying to help me out by watching my streams, but he's got me muted so he can play a game off that he wants to play, which is fine. I'm cool with it. I just appreciate the fact that he's actually... I wanted to say that there was something down there, but I don't want to lose the life if there is a... Okay. I thought the first time I read it, I thought it meant that I was muted. They couldn't hear me, and I was going to be devastated because I did all that extra work to make sure that I was actually coming through this time. The last time I played half of Mega Man X1, and there was no audio for like 20 minutes of it, and I was just like, oh. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, then up here, if you go to the... I'm not gonna... Well, I was about to say I'm not gonna attempt it so that I don't die, but apparently even attempting to not attempt it is enough to make me kill myself. So, on top of those spikes, if you have a specific ride armor, I believe you can actually reach it. Which I can't access the right armors yet because you have to use the normal armor first before it'll give you access to any of those platforms to use them. There's one of the chip upgrades and I believe it's the one that I would usually pick up, that would refill your health as you just stand still. So all you would have to do is just stand here like this, do nothing, and your energy would slowly increase. Which I found to be more beneficial than anything else. As you clear the enemies out of an area, you stand there, and just fill your sub-tanks as much as you want. This should be, yep. Oh no, different bad guy. Wow. You know, you don't think you forget that much, but I forgot quite a bit. That guy's kind of fun because the first part, he'll jump whenever you hit him, so if you just stay in the corner and fire a shot so that he just misses you every time he tries, you don't have to really worry about it. The second time around, after he stops and he just starts to spin like he's going to climb the room, just do normal shots. You know, don't try to do anything fancy or anything like that, and you'll be fine. The third one where he spins around, it's kind of more difficult. And Logan is playing Sea of Thieves. I have not played that. Don't know if it's any good or not. I assume it is if he's playing it, because he tends to play things that are fun. Okay, so this is the riot armor that will get us so that we can actually use those terminals now. Which, you know, I take to mean that I go around about this the long way. Yeah, I think there's a heart piece up here. Yep. Okay, we got the right armor, we got the heart container. That should be all the stuff that we actually need from this level. Oh, and now we gotta fight this guy. You may want to check that programming, it's not going to go well for you. At least he hasn't been able to punch me like he normally does with that. I think I should have his weakness. Oh, that hurts. It hurts me. Wow. Talk about sucking it up, man. Alright, what was his weakness? You know what? I don't have it. I think his is the little crawfish guy. I thought I had enough room to miss it. Wow, 2 for 1. Nice. To be able to stick to that wall just a little bit better than what I've been doing. That's probably what I've been doing wrong. All coming back to me now. Sorry about that, I had a little bit of intestinal discomfort. Finally able to... Tooth finally healed up enough that I'm able to eat some solid food, so... I think my stomach's kind of grumbling because I overstuffed it. Okay, and this was the wasp, if I'm not mistaken. Or Hornet. Whatever. Bug Guy. We'll call him Bug Guy. I never charge up his because it seems to give him a chance to counterattack, and I prefer not to give him a chance to counterattack if I can help it. And he's done. Oh, what would be a good, it was Parasite Bomb, I believe. Parasitic Bomb. I was close. It's not too bad. Okay, so yeah, that's got that extra. That must be what the question marks are. Those little special chips that upgrade one ability or another. I am going to take a little bit of a pause here, just because